Karen Reissman, the community psychiatric nurse whose sacking has led to an indefinite strike by 150 colleagues, has lost her appeal to be reinstated. The result of a 5-day appeal hearing was announced this afternoon, and Karen joins me now. Are you surprised by the result, Karen?
Not really, no. Having sat through the 5-day hearing, I think looking at the faces of the 3 people who heard it, I don't think any of the body language during the 4-day hearing gave me any indication that they were likely to find in my favour. If they'd listened, then there wasn't a case, and they should have. But
they didn't listen, you say?
I don't think they did, no.
Over 5 days?
5 days worth of hearing, 5 days worth of evidence, 5 days worth of really having nothing to justify my sacking. It is about me speaking out. They were quite upfront about that. They asked me about loyalty to the trust, and I said I have 100% loyalty to the patients that we work with, and they said they took that for granted, but you have to have loyalty to the organisation as well.
But did they not understand that in your position as a union rep, you're torn, if you will, between your loyalty to the trust and your loyalty to your members?
Absolutely, and even as a nurse, I think we have a code of conduct which says your top loyalty is to your patients, not to the organisation that you work for, and that's part of our code of conduct. And as a nurse, I would stand by that. And as a trade union rep, you stand by your members' rights, but also the NHS. It's a national service, not a private company. And
so where to now, Karen? You've gone to an appeal, you've lost, you've still got 150 colleagues out on strike. What happens next?
Well, we have a long way to go. This campaign is not over. We're not giving in. I intend to go to an employment tribunal, which we expect to win. And I also would go to the European Court of Human Rights over my right of freedom of expression, which I think has very clearly been breached in this case.
But you mentioned the patients. You have 150 colleagues out in support of you. I'm assuming they're going to stay out on strike.
There's a decision to be made tomorrow about what we do in relation to that, and people will have to decide where we go and how we move forward.
They were adamant they were going to stay out until you were reinstated when they went out.
Absolutely, absolutely, and people feel very, very strongly. And the problem is that if nurses and health workers can't speak out about the negative impact of reorganisation and cuts, then patients will be hurt on a regular basis.
But patients are being hurt by 150 members of staff being out on strike for some number of weeks now.
No doubt about that, and they are being. The difficulty is my team used to have 16 nurses in. It's now got 4. That's like 12 people being on permanent strike forever. And those 12 posts have gone, and unless we can fight to get that service back, it's like whole sections, wards that close, services that close and are cut are out on permanent strike. And that's what the union stands against, and that's why they want us to go.
So there's still more to come in this story. Karen, thank you for your time.
Thank you.